Am I the only one lately who feels like logging into your favorite game feels more like clocking into your job? Whether it's camo grinding, finishing your battle pass, or maybe ranks just reset. Games now have so much obligation to them, and that's what we're going to talk about in this episode of Shoddy's Yap Session. Games have become a job, and it's like, why aren't we talking about this more? It's just become normal. Ever since Fortnite dropped a battle pass, everyone's just like, you know what? This is great. This is normal. And don't get me wrong, I'm not here to talk trash about battle passes, because honestly, I think most of them are amazing, because a lot of them, they pay for themselves. If you finish the battle pass, it was technically free, and you can buy the next one for free. So you really only need to ever buy one and then play the game. So it's not the worst created thing, but that in combination with everything else, how can you have fun? You feel like if you don't play, you're going to miss that one cool weapon that dropped or that one awesome emote that came out, and you'll never be able to get it again. Or you're that person who did get it, and then 6 years later, they're like, you know what? That one exclusive item that made your account so special, let's re-release it to everybody. So there was no point in you even playing. You just wasted your time. If you ever played a game like Destiny, oh my goodness, Destiny 2 and Destiny 1, I played the soul out of that game. I played for thousands of hours between console and PC. It was actually the first game I really got competitive in, was consistently top 500 in. But the PvE of that game drove me insane. It's the reason why I quit. I could not get on without having a daily chore list, a weekly chore list. I had a battle pass. I had FOMO. I had everything. Now, back in the day, when I was younger, I used to play games like Destiny and everything. If you guys know MMOs or even COD nowadays, every game, sometimes you'll feel like if you go out, you're sitting there like an addict shaking back and forth. Oh no, Dad, please, I need to go home. I can't go out today, Dad. I saved all my dailies and my weeklies for today, and today was the day I was supposed to do it. Please, Dad, I need to stay home. And you've got to stay home, or you're begging to stay home, or to cancel plans because you have to keep up with a video game. And to people who don't play as seriously or never had a game that they really liked the hidden cosmetics or that limited time crossover event, all the people that didn't experience that, that's going to sound crazy to them, which it might be, but it's become normal, right? Any game you play, you have to treat it as a job. You have to clock in every day, every week. You have to do this, you have to do that. And if you don't, you get half of the experience of the game, right? Even in ranked, right? Games with ranked game modes that reset, you have to sit there and climb every season, and if you don't play enough in that 2-month period or 3-month or 6-month period, you get reset, and then you even lose, like, reputation. Everyone thinks you're garbage. Like, oh, look, this guy only hit Grandmaster 2. Meanwhile, I had to play a total of 30 games to hit Grandmaster, but everyone else in Grandmaster had to play 700. I just didn't have time to play 60 more matches to go hit the rank I deserve. And if you don't do that, you get reset. God forbid you actually have a job too. Oh my goodness. You have a real job, you're cooked. You never climb in anything. If you're not playing this game full time, you're not allowed to have fun, because God forbid you have fun in a competitive game mode. Competitive is meant for, you have to be 16. It's like the job requirement. You have to be 16 years old or unemployed, not allowed to work ever a day in your life, so you can sit home all day and play the game. Or else you're not ranking up, or else you're not having fun, or else you're not getting all the items. It used to be, if you're a collector, you were allowed to collect by just being good. Collectors had to do the hardest challenges, or do the Easter eggs, or this or that. Now if you're a collector, you have to be able to log in every single day. Where's the fun? I just don't get it. And then, oh brother, battle passes. Battle passes, one of the greatest inventions for people that don't want to spend a lot of money, right? For low spenders, battle passes are amazing because they give you so much for the money you spend. Before battle passes, you'd have to spend triple the amount of money for one skin. So I like battle passes. I think they're actually a good addition. But oh my goodness, expiring battle passes. I give you my money for a battle pass, and if I don't play it in time, I lose the pretty items I got. For example, a game called Brawlhalla. It's a fighting game, platform fighter. It's like Super Smash Bros. I bought the battle pass for one of the seasons, and I had to go, like, I think this is when I had to, like, start moving or something. So I couldn't finish the game, right? I couldn't finish the battle pass. I lost all of those items. So you take my money, And if I don't play your game enough, I can never get my money's worth ever again. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard of. You need non-expiring battle passes, and you need to be able to easily progress them after they expire, not like, oh, well, it won't expire, but you also have to give me $70. Or it won't expire, but you also have to play triple the amount of time you would have had to play to finish the battle pass. It just doesn't make sense. We need to actually have a decent system behind it so that you don't steal my money and I cry in a corner. And then camo grinds. Oh my god. First of all, I like a camo grind. The old, I think it was, which COD was it that dropped not too long ago, like 2 years ago? I got that COD. I forgot which one it was. Second it came out, I had gold on like 2 guns in the first few days. I love camo grinds, but I hate when games add fake playtime. Right? Artificial playtime or padding playtime mechanics irritate me to death. If you've ever played a solo game, and solo games have these obscenely hard puzzles with a million optional fights that aren't actually optional because you can't walk past the enemy, that drives me insane. You should be able to play a game how you want. You should be able to run past every fight if you want. You should be able to beat the game 30 levels under. If you guys know the game Clair Obscur, just came out not too long ago. Amazing turn-based shooting, fighting game. Oh my god. Or RPG, turn-based RPG. 10 out of 10 game. 11 out of 10. The best turn-based I've played in years. And I like turn-based, but lately I get sick of it because you can't play a turn-based game without like a fast-forward button. Because turn-based games turn into me watching the animation of a fight that I couldn't run past because they have 16 gigantic dudes blocking my path, and I fought 30 of them already. So it's just like, oh look, do you remember these guys that you fought 40 times? Or you remember this reskinned version of a guy you already fought? Here you go again. And it's like... what am I doing here? Why can't I play the game how I want to play the game? I beat Clair Obscur like 6 or 10 levels under the recommended. I was under-leveled for all of the fights because I skipped every fight and I just compensated with being good at parrying and knowing good combos for skills. And I just killed everything under-leveled. Yeah, it took longer and sometimes more attempts, but it's how I wanted to play the game. You're not allowed that luxury in gaming anymore. You can't just say, oh, I want to play like this. They're going to say, oh, well, sucks to suck, don't it? Yeah, I bet it does. So you can't even play a game how you want to play the game. The game is, by design, how they want you to play it. Where's the fun in that? And then there's FOMO. Bro. FOMO is the most annoying thing in video games I can think of. Not just because exclusivity. I like exclusive stuff. If you play during this time, you get it. I like that. I don't like if you play for 60 hours during this 2-week time period, you get it. What? By design, you're not allowed to have a life. By design, you have to play an unreasonable amount to finish what you're trying to finish. And if you don't, you're not getting the item. And then games are notorious for just giving you what you got exclusive. It's 2 years in the future. It's like, oh, this exclusive item that literally no one else has, and it makes your account worth like tens of thousands of dollars because it's like a beta, alpha, whatever key, or like this one skin that you can't get. You know, we've gotten so many messages about people wanting it that we are going to release it as a purchasable item at like $100 to purchase because we know so many people want it and so many people know how exclusive it is. We're going to sell it for an insane markup so we can get rich. And then your account means nothing because everyone else just bought it, or there's no way of knowing if you bought it or you're actually an OG. It's like... Bro, please, in the comments, leave me every one of your like nightmare stories of FOMO or just jobification of video games, because I can't be the only one that feels like this. I feel like I'm going crazy. All of these games want my time, and I don't like, when I was younger, I didn't even like it that much either. It's just the games were different when I was younger. I was able to grind like crazy, but still have something to do that wasn't like an obligation, right? I could just sit there and play and have fun, but it wasn't like I'm doing this because I have to. I was doing it because I wanted to. Now I play games like, I need to play this. I need to finish this item, or I need to upgrade this one skill, or I have to get that one battle pass. I have to do my daily check-in for the day, or else I'm going to lose that XP streak that I have. You know, whether or not it's MMOs, RPGs, whatever, mobile games, every game, it's always, sorry, your crops are going to die if you don't water them. They're starving, or your pet is starving. You need to feed him. Or energy systems in mobile games, timers, ad-based progression, and then there's MMOs with event checklists, calendars, or you have to log in for an XP bonus. And if you lose that XP bonus, you're technically playing at a nerfed rate because they design games around you getting that XP bonus. Because if you don't get the XP bonus, the XP you get is garbage. So it's all set up for you to play more and more. Anyways, if you guys like commentary videos or just some guy yapping about different topics, feel free to subscribe. I love you guys. Have a good one. God bless you.